Hi, I'm Vanessa from SpeakEnglishWithVanessa.com. Over the last week, almost all of my students have made this mistake. So today I'm going to help you not make it again. Let's get started. Over the past week on Skype, I have heard my students say a lot, I almost watch English movies with English subtitles. I almost watch means I was going to watch it and then I decided not to. I almost watch English movies with English subtitles. But this is not really what my students mean to say. What they want to say is almost all of the time when I watch English movies, I use English subtitles. Most of the time, I use English subtitles. The word that they don't use is all. Almost all of the time. So today I want to help you learn 3 expressions with the word almost. Almost always, almost never, and almost all. Let's start with the first one. The first expression with almost is almost always. Almost always. This is an important expression to use because it's very rare that we do something always. I always breathe. I always eat every day. Yes, these are things we do always, but for most things in our lives, we don't do them always. We do them almost always. So, my first sample sentence with almost always is, I almost always eat breakfast because when I wake up, I'm starving. Almost every morning, I eat breakfast. I almost always eat breakfast. The expression almost always needs to come before the verb. I almost always eat. I almost always walk to work. I almost always drink water in the morning. You almost always do something. The next sample sentence is, my students almost always watch the videos that I send them before the lesson. So before my Skype lessons with private students, I almost always send them a video that they can watch to prepare and practice English before we speak together. And almost always they watch it. This is something that is great for helping them to prepare for the lesson, and I think the students realize it, so they almost always do it. The next expression with almost is almost never. Almost never. But there's a little bit of a different pronunciation for this expression. Because after almost, there is a consonant, N, almost never. The T gets cut out. So in American English, we would say almost never. I almost never. So let me give you some sample sentences and listen for this pronunciation, almost never. When I was younger, we almost never ate fish because it was expensive and pretty unusual for the area of the US where I grew up. We almost never ate fish. Or you could say, he used to practice English every day and now he almost never practices English. He almost never speaks English anymore. Almost never. Let's see the third way we can use almost. The final way we can use almost is almost all. Almost all. And in this one, the T is pronounced. Almost all. Almost all. So we could say, almost all of my coworkers speak my native language, so I don't have many chances to use English at work. Almost all of my coworkers. Or you could say, oh, I didn't realize that almost all English learners have trouble finding someone to speak English with. I didn't realize that almost all English learners. Almost all. Not all English learners, almost all. Now it's your turn. I want you in the comments of this video to write a sentence using almost always, or almost never, or almost all. You can use all of them, or you can use one. It's your choice. This is your chance to practice English. I'm looking forward to reading your sample sentences, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.